Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Um, wow. Yes, as you can tell, we are going to take a look at the Rough Rider Reserve Swish. You can tell that by the title. But yeah, but about all I can say about this thing is wow. Um, it is by far the largest Rough Rider Reserve to date. I mean, I read the specs, and okay, great, get it in hand, and I'm like, holy smokes. Yeah. So I mean, let's just get into it. Now I know this doesn't give you a whole lot of perspective. I will in a minute. It is a Rough Rider Reserve as they always are. You've got the black micarta. Actually, this one is really well done as far as your spacing. There is a tiny bit of gapping right there. Um, but yeah, that's not even. I don't know. I don't know. This one just really has me like, wow, okay. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm kind of putting this one in the category, the same category as the barback. It's a little bit of a head scratcher to me. I know it's something different. It's something, but yeah, gee, many Christmas. Anyway, we're gonna look at the construction. The pins are done really well. As always, they are very flat, flush. Your transitions are done very well. Obviously, you've got the stainless steel bolsters. Now, there you go. They've switched to the bomb shield on this one. Like I said, this is the 19, the 019. Do have a lanyard hole in this one. Now, this one is a lockback. Now, as you can see here, this is a swing guard knife, and I've never really had any experience with a swing guard knife. After having this one, I wished I would have tried a smaller one. But as you can see there is your swing guard right there. It's got a pivot point. You got your pivot pin right there. And as it says, as you open it, it swings around and locks up. Now, you do have the match strike pull there, but you also have this pretty large fuller, and we'll look at it a little bit better when we get it open. But you do have kind of a little easy open nick there as well. And, we've talked about this on a couple of the other ones. Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. It's kind of, well, it's different for me. I'll put it that way. Different for me. But open it up, and as you can see, that swing guard comes around and then falls into place right there. Now, I know I'm going to have to zoom out to even get this whole thing on camera, but there you go. All right, just put this thing in my hand. All right, if I just take a normal grip, as I would normally grip well, I can't normally grip it, and we'll definitely talk about that. But if I was going to grip it, at the top of the handle where I would normally grip a slip joint knife, I mean, look how much I have left over. This is a 6-inch handle. Holy smokes. It's got really darn good lockup as far as that goes. There you go. You can actually kind of see the fuller, now that it's open, the nail nick, or the match strike pull, I'm sorry. You've got the Rough Rider stamp there. Of course, you have the Rough Rider Reserve 19 D2, definitely made in China. I guess they want you to see that really well. I mean, well, the blade is large, so I guess the printing is going to be large too. I don't know. But this thing is just a beast of a knife. It's D2, like pretty much all the rest of your Rough Rider Reserve knives. But I've got to, oh man, I need to zoom out a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Can I get it fully on screen? Barely. Well, yeah, I can if I go back here. Okay, there you go. We're going to do our spec check. Now, guys, well, they measure, and it's really funny. The measurements on the website, they have it listed as basically a 4.5-inch blade and a 6-inch handle would give you 10.5 inches. Guys, I am measuring near 11 inches because they don't even measure this point here, which really kind of, for some reason, that I'm like, it's part of the knife. Why is it not included in the measurement? I guess it's not considered part of the blade. It's not considered part of the handle. I would consider it part of the blade, I guess. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? Is the swing guard part of the blade? Is it part of the handle? I guess the guard's usually part of the handle, so I guess it would be part of the handle. I don't know. But I'm just like, what? Anyway, I'm sorry. But I measure in almost 11 inches. I get 10 3/4. Now, like I said, this is the largest Rough Rider to date. Rough Rider Reserve, excuse me. Rough Rider Reserve is actually putting out some modern style knives now, and this one has to be bigger than those. They don't put any specs on those new knives that I saw. I just looked at a couple of them real quick. So just trying to get some specs. I didn't look at all of the new ones, but they actually have some modern knives out. So there's the clasper. There's one of the largest Rough Rider Reserves so far. And yeah, it's a lot bigger than that. And I will throw out there, you got the heavy trapper, the RRR019. There you go, right? 011? Yeah, 011. Hey, I was right. What do you know? There you go. There's the other, I guess, longest of the knives of the Rough Rider Reserves to date, and this thing dwarfs them all. I mean, we'll throw our PM2 out there too. We'll do our normal size comparisons as well, just so you get an idea. There it is up against the PM2, and oh wow, yeah, we're gonna put the bug out up there. Why not? Why not? There you go. Oh, just for fun, we're going to do this. I got to do this just for fun. Somebody liked it in another video I did. So there you go. There it is up against the tadpole. Oh, my goodness. Now, I have to admit, and I'm kind of laughing and having fun with this one, guys, because I'll be perfectly honest with you. I carried this knife a couple of times. It would be very rare that I would ever carry this knife. I mean, those of you that like the big old cold steels, you're going to probably love this thing. For me, not so much. Not so much. And overall size has a lot to do with it. But there is a couple other things that I will tell you. Oh, let's get a weight on it. I mean, this big old thing, it's got to have some weight to it, right? Let's find out how much. I know I said I kind of put it in the same category. There you go, 7.1. Okay. All right. A few things about this one. Like I said, would I probably carry this one much? No, I wouldn't. And a size has a lot to do with it. The other thing that has a lot to do with it is the swing guard. I can understand, and I wouldn't mind a guard on a fixed blade, you know, but I'm not, because I like to put, and I can grip it like this, and it's okay. But I'm not crazy about that guard. And like I said, I should have probably started with one smaller, maybe. Swing guard knives, I don't think are my thing. And maybe I need to do another one. But I don't know. I'm just not, I don't like gripping the knife with that swing guard there. And there again, size might have a lot to do with it. Very well, you know, but this is not a comfortable grip at all. This one's okay. It's not bad, but I don't like the guard back here. Because if you see, I mean, it's not narrow. It's not thin. It's just, it just has to do with the guard, I guess. I'm not really going to be a fan of the guard. They're not overly sharp. A little, but not bad. That guard's just in my way. I reviewed a couple other smaller knives, smaller folders that have had like guard on them, and I'm just not really a fan of the guard on a regular folding knife, I guess. You know, whether it be modern, whether it be a traditional slip joint. Well, this is a lockback, but yeah, I don't think I am a fan of the swing guard. It just, to me, it just, I guess, a little more, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like a swing guard. What can I tell you? I am not crazy about the swing guard. I did a short on this, and people were like, wow, holy cow, you know? And some people probably do, you know? There you go. There's plenty of knives out there for everybody. The construction is done very well. It's what we've come to think about. Like I said, this one, there was there was a tiny bit of gapping back there. I mean, I'll always point back to the case rust lock. It's still 10 times better than that, probably 100. But anyway, yeah. Peter, Therapeutic Edge, this might be one for you. You might like this one. I should send it to you and see what you think. Yeah. This one is just, it's not my jam. Swing guards are not my jam at all. So much so that, I probably might not even hold on to this one. I've been doing pretty good with picking up the Rough Ryder Reserve knives. I'm keeping them in the collection, and I started thinking about, there's a few that I don't carry a lot. I just did my top 5. Those will never go anywhere. I love those, like the Clasper. Oh, Clasper will never go anywhere. I love this one. I actually love the Clasper. The Heavy Trapper, I could see the Heavy Trapper going. Honestly, I don't carry that one a lot because it's a 2-bladed trapper, and I really prefer the single-bladed slip joints. A single-bladed knife, period, really. Except for Victorinox, because Victorinox are really low profile on the blades. Same as a Copperhead. I don't mind Copperheads because they're really low profile. Canoes aren't bad, but I'm just not crazy about the canoe pattern, I guess. Copperhead pattern I kind of like. I'm really starting to dig that one. And like I said, the blades are low profile enough that it doesn't really bother me. And this one, even this one, the Heavy Trapper, that blade profile isn't too bad. I like the Wharncliffe blade on it. I do like that aspect. And then, of course, you've got your Spay blade, like a regular trapper. But that one might end up going. I'm really thinking about selling some of these Rough Ryder Reserve knives, guys. So much so that, hey, if you're looking for one to complete your collection, or, one that you just kind of really wanted, but it's out of stock now or whatever, you know what? Hit me up. We might be able to make a deal. Yeah. And I to be perfectly honest with you, if you're looking at wanting to try the Swish out and not pay full price, I would probably end up selling it to you. And there's nothing wrong with the knife. It's just not for me. When I'm telling you all this stuff, it's stuff that it's just not for me. Might be for you. Like I said, you guys that like those bigger, like cold steels and stuff like that, or just like bigger knives in general, you might like it. This one is not really for me. Yeah. And I don't say that very often about a lot of knives, but this one would definitely have to fall into that category, I believe. I'm glad I picked it up. I'm glad I got the opportunity to check it out. Absolutely. But yeah, I don't think it's going to stay in my collection. Yeah, I need to do a knife sale anyway. So, yeah. Like I said, if some of you guys are interested in some of the Rough Ryder Reserve knives, maybe like I said, some of the ones you can't get a hold of, hit me up. There's a few of them that I really won't let go. I like them a lot. Like the Barlow, the 17 Barlow, the Clasper, any of the ones at my top 5, they're probably not going to go anywhere. The Easy Opens, I really like the Wharncliffe blades on those. They remind me a lot of the, like the micarta work knife. I like those, but that Heavy Trapper, the Swish, the Barback, if somebody really wants the Barback, hit me up. I give you a really good price on it. I will tell you that the Heavy Trapper is actually on sale at SMKW right now for $49.99. Regular price $59.99. So that one's on sale. So if you're thinking about getting it and want to go through SMKW, well, hey, use my affiliate link. It'll help the channel out. Appreciate it. Or hit me up, and I'll probably sell it to you for maybe even a little less than that. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. The minute I got this, opened it, and I was like, oh my goodness. I almost knew right off the bat that this just probably wasn't going to be a knife for me. Size-wise, style-wise, it's pretty well made for the most part. Like I said, tiny bit of gapping there on the back, but other than that, it's well done. I don't know what I think about this either. I'm still kind of, that looks a little bit odd to me. The fuller with I don't know. This is just, when you look at a knife and say, yeah, that's probably not going to be for me. And I kind of thought that from the pictures. But once I got it in hand, the size, everything, I was like, yeah, this is probably not one that's going to stay in the collection. It's well made, but no. No. Just not, I'm not really hip to that swing guard. That's a big thing. Just not hip to the swing guard. But anyway, I've said that enough. Thanks, guys, for stopping by, checking out the Rough Ryder Reserve 019 Swish. I am looking at getting a couple of those, you know, the modern flippers from Rough Ryder Reserve, checking them out. Going to do that. And they also have the, oh, I can't think of what it's called, the maroon and black one, the new one coming out. They've got it. It's not in stock yet, but it is also, I believe it's a slip joint as well. Looking forward to checking that one out too. But yeah, if you're interested in some of these knives, guys, hit me up. Or they'll probably be on a knife sale here real soon. But until then, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for checking out the video. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.